Hey, what is happening guys? Chris here, kicking off the start of my Battlefield Hardline weapon guides with the R0933 carbine. Both the cops and criminals can use this weapon without the need of getting a weapon license. It can be used by the operator class, and it's one of the first guns you can use in online multiplayer, and it doesn't need to be bought or unlocked, so you can use it straight from the get-go. Okay, so without attachments, the R0933 has a maximum damage of 20, which starts to drop off at 30 meters. And its minimum damage is 12, which is dealt at 50 meters or over. To kill an enemy, it should take about 5 bullets to kill within 30 meters, 6 under 38 meters, 7 under 44, and 8 under 48 meters, and up to 9 after this. So at long ranges, it could take up to 9 bullets to take an enemy out who has got full health. So that's quite a lot of bullets that will need to be on target to kill. Now, to make up for its fairly low damage, the weapon fires at 800 RPM. And this stays the same when firing in both automatic and burst fire modes. The R0933 has a muzzle velocity of 580 meters per second. This is the same velocity as the AKM assault rifle, and there may be a slight delay for your bullets to reach its target at further distances. Now, the R0933 has an upwards recoil pattern of 0.32 with a left movement of 0.10 and a right movement of 0.30, so the gun is going to mainly move both upwards and to the right in equal amounts. Both its upwards and rightwards recoil are almost the same, so expect the gun to drift in a sort of diagonal pattern to the right. Bear this in mind when aiming and adjust your shots accordingly. Compared to other guns, the recoil isn't all that strong, so it shouldn't be too hard to stay on target. Though because it takes so many bullets to kill at range, more of your bullets will need to connect to count as a kill, so it helps being overall more accurate. The R0933 has a first shot multiplier of 2.8, so each time you start shooting, the gun will kick 2.8 times more for its first shot. Compared to most of the other carbines and assault rifles, this is quite a lot, and it's almost as much as the AKM's dreaded 3 times multiplier. Though because the gun has a reasonably low recoil pattern to begin with, it shouldn't cause too much of a problem in automatic fire. So the R0933 has 31 bullets in its magazine, and you start each spawn with 155 bullets. And if you have the extra mags perk for the operator class, you get 248 bullets. The reload time on empty mags is around about 2.70 seconds, and it's slightly shorter at 2.30 seconds with bullets still available in your last clip. So this is almost the same as the M16 assault rifle. It's not too slow, and it should give you enough time to reload and get back into the battle without too much fuss. So that's most of the R0933's main stats. As for my recommended attachments, because the gun kicks almost equally to the right as it does upwards, it might be best equipping the muzzle brake to give you a 50% decrease in its sideways movement, and 18% decrease for its vertical recoil. The gun should be easier to use and have more of a predictable recoil pattern. Adding the compensator will help the gun's slight upwards bouncing, but it'll make the side-to-side recoil worse, so I probably wouldn't go for this. The heavy barrel might be an okay option, but it's not the best for run and gun scenarios, and because carbines are more better designed for CQC and being manoeuvrable, the heavy barrel might not be a great option. The suppressor will drop the gun's muzzle velocity down to 320 meters per second, so if you are using it for this weapon, I'd advise sticking to close quarter engagements only. As for the underbarrel attachment, I'd probably go for the vertical or stubby grip as opposed to the angled grip. Because the R0933 fires at a fairly quick rate of 800 RPM, the automatic fire of the gun is going to be improved more with the stubby grip's accuracy boost. The vertical grip could also help you though if you move and strafe around a lot to get on target, and because it's a carbine, you'll probably be running and gunning quite a lot, so the vertical grip might be a good choice. I wouldn't go for the angle grip as you'll probably be relying on the gun's automatic fire rather than tap firing in most cases, especially if you're using the gun in close to medium ranges like it's supposed to be used. So just to summarise, the R0933 is a fast firing carbine that you can get for the operator class. It can be used by both factions and it's a good choice for close to medium range firefights, but might be tough to use at distance due to the gun's lack of damage beyond longer ranges. The gun can kill other players in 5 bullets at close range and up to 9 at long range, so I definitely suggest mainly using the gun if your enemies aren't at a distance. It's a good all-rounder with a decent amount of fire rate, power and control that is quite reliable and doesn't take too much practice to get the hang of. Anyway, that's basically the R0933 as a whole, so I hope you enjoyed this weapon guide. Please be sure to give me a like if you did, and that would be greatly appreciated. And check out all of my other weapon guides on Battlefield Hardline and other games. Subscribe to see everything on my channel, and I will see you in the next one.